Hello, it's Mehran Hadipour of Robin.io. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about orchestration and automation for Open RAN and some of the challenges that exist and how Robin solves them. Open RAN is getting a lot of momentum. If you walk around MWC today, you see a lot of buzz around how real it is and is it deployable and so on. Robin has Open RAN infrastructure in production in Rakuten Mobile with more than 3 million subscribers on it. So we have obviously built a platform that can support it, and we will talk a little bit about how how we have done that, and the platform itself, and how is it hosting RAN technologies. When you look at this whole disaggregation and softwarization of the RAN and the momentum that is built, there are a number of specific requirements, especially around real-time applications in DU, for example, around networking, around automation, orchestration, around the ability to support a very low footprint that can host network functions such as DU natively without a hypervisor involved and so on. So Robin has built a cloud-native platform that includes a number of enhancements to above and beyond upstream Kubernetes, including enhanced CNI that supports high-performance networking such as SRIV and DPDK, includes capabilities such as complex provisioning, numerical CPU pinning, and some of those capabilities that are added to Kubernetes to support it. Including real-time kernel support and so on. So the platform itself can run on a single core and can support a standard x86 platform and can host both DU and CU workload and in a distributed fashion. And this allows containerized deployment of RAN in a more seamless fashion. The platform also requires automation when you deploy RAN at scale. The challenge is going to be how I'm going to do lifecycle operations at a large number of cell sites with hardware upgrades, automation of the lifecycle of the devices themselves, implementation of the RAN from bare metal all the way up, and then DCAP product that we're going to talk quickly about. That's all of that orchestration on top. And does it remotely and does it centrally. So you have a situation that you can deploy the Open RAN environment at thousands of base stations on demand, automated from the point of time that the hardware is placed all the way to the point of time that applications are functioning. So when you look at this whole orchestration and automation platform, there are a number of orchestration aspects that have to be considered. Bare metal as a service is an important function. You no longer have an environment that everything is pre-configured. Hardware is shipped, the antenna is plugged in and powered. From that point on, it's recognized by NDCAP. It basically gets configured with operating system, BIOS, all the required configurations are put in on the hardware element, and the bare metal is prepared for acceptance of the appropriate network function, whether it's DU and CU. RAN as a service is an extension of that. You basically take the bare metal post-deployment and deploy the appropriate network function and from infrastructure for connectivity. And now you have the environment that you have a complete RAN as a service deployed on demand. And that can be done at a very large scale. If you look at this whole deployment concept, Robin creates application profiles for network functions. Those application profiles could be built based on requirement of RAN workloads, configuration of networking, SRIV, number of connections, markers to allow front haul and back haul connectivity to the same pod. All those things are specified in the network function delivery, and we can do a push-button deployment of the applications on demand, and this gives you a model that you can deploy the entire operations from bare metal deployment, followed by cluster operation instantiation, cluster management, lifecycle operation post-deployment, and all of those things are automated in a orchestrated fashion end-to-end. So Robin provides these workflows that orchestrate the network functions and their automation end-to-end. and these workflows could be executed centrally across a large number of devices in inventory. This allows you to kind of instantiate the entire RAN infrastructure and on a very managed workflow. This reduces the time to operation, the cost of operation, the time to deployment is often deployed by 80%, and allow a number of lifecycle automation tasks post-deployment, which allows you to reduce the cost of operations and also efficiency of how RAN is deployed on demand. If you couple that with low footprint requirement of Robin, you can probably have the most efficient infrastructure and orchestration model with the lowest capex and opex for deployment of Open RAN. And having deployed Open RAN in production, we have proven the efficiencies that we can talk about in terms of what we'll be able to achieve for these kind of deployments from ground up. Well, I hope you guys got a good view of the benefits and challenges of Open RAN, and please, if you have any more questions and so on, reach out to Robin and we can take you through the more deployment considerations. Thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful day.